it seems, welcome to the CNFT news. Our audience seems to have been struck dumb or shocked with the excitement over who is going to be here today. They can't handle it.
They've been lined up outside since last night, like with tents and everything. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys saw that coming into the
Yeah. They've made like a whole little community out there. Their mouths are all like, they're just like not. They're just like.
Now, is this sound effect board working? Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's just not playing for us.
Oh, okay. I guess they are. They're starting to talk again. That's good. We were worried.
Welcome to the CNFT news. Welcome.
There it is.
Very excited hosts today on this fine Monday.
That's good stuff.
Good news juice.
Yep.
So, we got a lot of good stuff going today. We're going to be talking about some drops coming up, some projects to watch. We've got video from Mardi Gras 2022. It's happening right now, after all. And we've got a wonderful special guest.
Mr. Pistachio flew us out. Pretty lucky.
Didn't have to fly far. Just a few blocks. But it's worth taking a flight because it feels a lot fancier,
Exactly. Everyone knows you made your debut.
New Orleans. We had to do a lot of it. Pretty much just circling in, landed pretty much right back where we started, but it felt like we had traveled.
Everyone thought we were important, at least.
So I wanted to start off with sharing a bit of this video. You think we should just pop it up?
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right, so welcome to all of you who are watching live. Thank you all so much for being here.
And get ready for the amazing guest we have today. I don't know if we said it or if we just talked about how exciting it was.
No, I did.
Okay.
I'm on it.
We're going to hear all about the timeline, what we can expect from the event, partnerships, and I can't wait to get into it.
CNFT Awards, it's happening. All right, but first, let's take a look at Chewbacca. This is footage that I shot when Summer and I went 2 nights ago. This is very fresh footage, never before seen.
Bacchus is the god of wine and debauchery, and Chewbacca is from Star Wars, and together they make a beautiful nerd Mardi Gras baby that you're about to see.
Now, I didn't get a video of this one, but there was a dude or a woman, I don't know, somebody in a pink Chewbacca outfit, hot pink, full body. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
so let's take a look at what I did get video of.
It
That
was
was good.
Honestly, I don't think you guys should move. I mean, that just seems like
Well, we plan to come back.
That's why we're coming back every year,
Yearly,
and then
if we can,
it will be a Cardano tradition. Because honestly, like it's just not honestly like that all year long. It's only like that at
For
Mardi
one
Gras,
solid month.
and the people are so open and Cardano-esque at that
It's
time.
true, yeah.
And so it would be really great to have Cardano there. But really, we're going to keep it in our hearts wherever we go. So it's going to be okay.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Next year.
Yeah, you
Oh
absolutely,
yeah, well we want to
absolutely
we
are.
definitely are thinking of trying to organize a Cardano Mardi Gras.
And you know
point.
you are staying in the house with us. We're going to get a mansion.
Yeah.
I looked, and
It's
mansions
not expensive
are
if you all
only
go in together.
$1,200 for like an 11-bed
well, maybe
amazing
now,
mansion.
probably not during Mardi Gras.
Oh,
Those
that's
prices
true.
are
It
going to
might
get
be more
jacked up.
expensive. But this is Mardi Gras. I mean, this is kind of
You
Mardi Gras
checked
time.
recently?
This is what I checked yesterday.
Oh, you did? I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at
The
that.
whole Cardano parade.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
One day.
yeah. You can march in
I was
that.
envisioning it when I was watching all that going by. I was like,
I know.
this is so in line with what we're doing.
Oh my god, and we can all be our projects. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. You can march in this parade for only $40 a person. It's like crazy. Most parades are thousands of dollars.
Yeah, well, that's why we like Chewbacca's. It's very
inclusive. You know,
homemade. It's not like these giant crews with like
I
hundreds
caught these
of people.
beads there instead of like crappy beads. You know,
glass
you can actually
beads.
get
Those
some
are.
nice
If you get
ones.
one pair of glass beads per Mardi Gras, you've done well. The glass ones are the good ones. Yeah. Okay. Well, we had a lot of fun. There will be more because there are more parades. The next one we're going to go to, I think, is Teat Rex, which is very small floats.
They're all
like
made up
little,
from shoe boxes,
like
but
that
like
big, and they
pimped
carry
out.
them around. But they're like little dioramas, and there's so many of them. There's so much incredible creativity on display. That's so great.
Cool.
Okay. Well, enough of that, I guess.
Yeah, definitely not going to the amount of parades we would usually go to. Just probably going to go to those two.
Yeah, we probably have COVID now after going there. I had my mask on the whole time.
I feel great, but it was a little scary.
Dangerous. It took, I don't know, 5 minutes to walk one block because it was so
at one point
packed. We were just like taking a step it was like solid.
But then it became
wild.
Yeah.
Anyways. News, CNFT news. Welcome everyone. Thank you all for joining us. Just had a little Mardi Gras break there. We'll be doing more of those this month. But we're moving now, I think, to our first guest. Do we want to jump right in?
Let's jump right in. Let's hear what the audience thinks. Timothy Grigsby.
What's up, Timothy?
I think Timothy is going to make a noise.
Oh, there's the audience. They're feeling good about it.
Yeah, man, Timothy, you are loud as hell.
That's
I like
just
it.
Timothy. It's
I
amazing.
know, that's what I'm saying.
Very impressed.
Pretty crazy.
Okay, well, let's get this segment opener coming because it's time for our very first and very only special guest for this episode. We're talking Patrick Tobler and Christian, and they're representing CNFT Awards. Oh, all right.
There he is. There he is.
There we go. All right.
Hello.
Y'all.
Awesome.
Thank y'all so much for being here. We're very excited to talk CNFT awards with you.
We've been hyping this since the moment we talked about it on every single show, and just like really excited for it.
We have seen it. Thank you. And thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. It's an honor.
Our absolute pleasure. So CNFT Awards, for those who don't know, this is a community award sort of thing, but it's also a show. There's an orchestra.
Partnerships.
Partnerships all across
including
the space.
IOHK.
It's very exciting. There's a lot going on. What's happening right now? Where are you guys at?
Yeah, tell us for the layperson.
Yeah, so I think Christian can take this in a sec, but we are basically in the pre-production phase or in the production phase of the actual show. So we've been having multiple phases. So we had the nomination phase where people could actually nominate their projects, their favorite projects. Then we're having a selection phase where all the partners from across the Cardano space and across the NFT space on Cardano could select their favorite nominations. So we have 5 nominations per category in the end. And now we're moving into the voting process. And here's really where the community can come in and vote for their favorite project out of these 5 nominations, or for their favorite NFT.
Great.
And meanwhile, Christian here is basically preparing the show and getting everything ready for that, and getting all the wow.
Very grateful. I mean, we can't believe this is happening. You know, we just didn't think this would happen for years.
Yeah, it feels so early, as they say.
As the kids say. Yeah.
I mean, you have to start early, and then next year is gonna be bigger and then bigger and bigger. It's like the Game Awards. So hopefully that at some point it's just gonna be a big show for everyone in like a live stadium or something.
Exactly, like a big stage, 100%. And everyone will be. Oh man, what a world!
I'm so glad y'all have that vision.
Taking off.
Cool. I can still remember when Patrick, I think it was over lunch, when he told me, man, we should have CNFT awards. And this was like the starting point where we took off, and now we have the orchestra, we have partners, all the partners on Cardano.
I know.
Those partners are presenting one category. So they are hyped, we are hyped, everyone is hyped.
Yeah, that page is nuts on the website of partnerships. It's just like, oh, okay. Yeah, let's pop it up.
Yeah, I thought I'd show off some of these partners really while we're chatting.
And I really love the way that you did it, as far as giving everyone a chance to nominate, and having a lot of different people that are have been part of the community for a long time to sort of get that number down to the number we're going to vote on. It's like, it feels like the community has the most say, but we can still do it in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, most of those award shows, they have like how's it called, community award or People's Choice Award. And we thought, well, this is not something we feel comfortable with, because each category should be community wood. Each category should be public choice, and this is why we followed this idea, and now we're here.
100%, definitely. I mean, especially in this community, it definitely wouldn't feel right. And I hope it sets a precedent for other awards to do the same type of thing. Honestly.
Yeah, that's great. The production value of this one is going to boost, I think, any future attempts at trying to do awards. They're going to have to compete, and that's a good thing.
But I mean, as far as like the community getting to decide on the award show that they have, like, I think that's kind of a new thing that doesn't really happen that much.
It's like the Kids' Choice Awards, but for adults.
Do they get to decide?
Where the kids choose.
Right. Exactly.
So we just saw some footage of the orchestra playing the music, the soundtrack. How long is that soundtrack? You said you were listening to it.
Original soundtrack.
On a car ride. Did that take you through your whole ride, Patrick?
Same story like with the awards. So we started with, okay, it would be cool to have music, and then we had like a 3 minutes piece of music, and then we said, okay, this is cool. How long can we make this? And in the end, we ended up with, I think now we had 30 minutes. Then the next step was easy. So we had this cool music, and we said, okay, what's next? And then our composer, Christian Meyer from Berlin, had the idea to go to work with an orchestra. And then we always ask ourselves, why not? And so we did it.
Exactly.
Our soundtrack, 10 minutes of wonderful soundtrack. And we will air it for the first time on February 19th, on the day of the award show.
Showtime.
Wow.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be insane. How do y'all actually, what'd you say, Tyler?
It's a little bit, that's crazy how soon it is. I didn't know.
I know.
Right? Right up. What is that, like 12 days?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit more than
12 days away. Mark your calendars. Do we have the exact time yet?
So we're still thinking about it. And of course, we are on Cardano. We will put it out for voting. But we are thinking about 3 or 6 p.m. UTC, but let's see.
Okay. And this is a pre-recorded show, right? Or
Yeah.
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 So
And
we're
yesterday we actually announced the hosts of the show. I don't know if you've seen that.
I saw Linda, who I'm very excited about. I think
Yeah.
that she will be
Here we
great.
go.
Hashoshi,
Mhm.
very exciting. I want to know if we can hear about any. Are they going to be the two like main hosts?
Like the MC, they're going
like
to be
Right.
okay.
So they're the show's host basically, and then Christian, correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I understand, all the partners are going to present the awards, basically the awards that they chose as their favorite category, and then we'll see, people from IOHK, Bondly, like all of the main partners, CNFT.io, present their awards.
It's so great to bring them. I mean, of course, we're all existing in the same ecosystem, in a way, but there's still a lot of like siloed areas that don't necessarily interact so much. And getting kind of all these different people from different parts of Cardano in to all participate in this big CNFT centric event, I think is really a great
The more
thing
of that
you
we
guys
can
have
do, the
put
better.
together.
Yeah.
Very
And the
connected.
cool thing is,
Yeah.
no one said no. When we reached out, everyone was on board right away.
Right.
Just they told us
Why
they were
not?
like,
Why not?
tell us when and where. We will help you with everything we can, and
That's really cool.
it really feels like one community, one family.
Yeah, exactly. Even if some of the partner projects and stuff, they are like in a way they're all competitors, right? Especially the marketplaces, and Emergo is coming out with their marketplace. We are CNFT.io, of course, Genesis House. Everyone is there with their marketplace, Atano. But essentially, everyone is thinking about the bigger picture and the collaboration in the space, and that's really important because the pie is very big. And, we're trying to make it bigger. We're trying to get
Some
mainstream.
mic noise coming through.
Is anybody moving?
Patrick, you might have a little mic noise there. Would you mind repeating what you just said?
Oh,
Just the last part?
Yeah, about everybody really seeing the bigger picture.
Yeah, exactly. Just that everyone is coming together to collaborate instead of just being competitors. And the pie is really small at the moment, but it's growing so fast that there's really room for everyone. And we're trying to make everything like mainstream and get NFTs out into the world, right?
Yeah.
So it's not really about being a competition in Cardano and like whatever we read on Twitter, JPEG Store versus CNFT.io or something like that. It's really about just bringing more people into the space in general, and then everyone is going to win, at least in my opinion.
Absolutely.
You've been someone who I've really seen the passion for that in for a long time now, and y'all are really making it come to life in a way that will be accessible to a lot of people, because everyone knows and gets excited about award shows, and it's like it's going to be such a cool way to tell the story of this community and show all the people taking part in it, in this like beautiful event.
And of course, we're going to celebrate the first year of NFTs on Cardano.
That's right.
At the same time, we will strongly focus on the future. So one of the questions we ask all of our partners throughout the interviews is, what's next? What do you expect next? What will happen with NFTs? And the answers are mind-blowing. So I can't wait to show you.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Like when we did interviews on CNFTCon, it was interesting to see what questions people tended to answer similarly, and different people's outlooks on what they saw coming next for NFTs.
Yeah.
So you say we're going to see or hear their answers. What is this, like an award show / interview with the
like
partners,
segments.
or will they have a chance to speak? How's that going to work?
So we are still during Corona times, right? So our first impulse was, hey, we have to have a live show, but it was pretty clear that we have to do it digital. And to make it interesting, like a 90 minutes show interesting, we decided, okay, we're going to have interviews. At the same time, we want to show the orchestra, the making of the music. We want to show the making of the wonderful awards. So we will have interviews for each categories. We will present the awards. The winners will get a chance to talk, but of course we will have breakouts every day.
That's really great. So this is like pre-taped or live?
It's pre-taped.
It's pre-taped, yeah.
Okay, I thought so. I just wanted to clarify. Great.
Yeah, because of the different time zones all around the world.
It would be very difficult to make it live.
Definitely. Thank you.
I don't know if you guys announced it yet, but is there any special NFT trophy or something going to the winners, or is it?
Ooh, great question.
Very good question, actually. Yeah. So we have special NFT trophies. So every winner is gonna get like a special NFT trophy. You can already see the first one actually on the website, like right up there. The first NFT trophy.
Oh,
it's actually animated on the website. It's not animated, so it's like just a static image. But the actual one is moving, and it looks amazing. And there's so much work which went into this. And then the cool thing is we are not only going to have NFT trophies, but we're actually also going to have these trophies as physical trophies.
Whoa! Yes.
So, yeah, I can't show you more about that yet, but I think that's going to be extremely exciting. And then every single winner will have one of these amazing statues in their home standing. Can take pictures with them in bed or something. I'm very excited, and I'm actually so jealous. I want to have one of these.
I know. I would like to know what has been one of the most memorable or surprising parts of this whole experience so far for each of you or either.
So creating a show like that, you always face different problems where you need quick solutions. And for me, the best thing was how helpful everyone was. We had an interview with Christian from Wolfram a couple of days ago, and he said it's amazing how helpful all the people on Cardano are. And this was truly amazing to just reach out. And regarding Portal Labs, for example, we asked them, hey, we would like to do an after show party, digital one. And they said, okay, let's talk right away. And we cannot tell you more about that yet, but it's mind-blowing how much effort everyone is putting into this.
After party, that sounds fun.
That sounds very exciting. Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah, Christian kind of took my answer already because that's what I would have said as well. Just reaching out to all of these different partners and projects, and some of them really big, like the Cardano Foundation and IOG and Emergo even, and Bondly, right? And they all responded so positively, and were instantly up for sponsoring and helping out wherever they can, which is just amazing to me. And also, yeah, the whole there's so much going on behind the scenes. Like for example, about the whole voting process and selection process of the 5 nominees. We had a full basically committee out of the Cardano Foundation and Wolfram, who worked together with us to prepare all the thousands of nominations in a way so that the partners can easily, take a look at them and decide which ones are their favorites. Because that was actually challenging. Like you have so much data, and then Wolfram came, and Wolfram is obviously a really big data company. Yeah, and they just prepared all of this stuff, and then the Cardano Foundation, they prepared a guideline of what to look after when taking a look at NFTs. I think they're also going to publish it, at least I hope so.
Right.
And then you can really see what's gone into this decision making process. And then once the 5 nominees are finished, we will open up the voting process, and then the community can decide on the actual winners. So it's just a pre-selection, I would say.
How will the voting work for the community?
Yeah, so initially what we wanted to do was an on-chain voting, but we then decided to not do that simply because we want to keep the entry barrier as low as possible. That's a good idea. That's my motto with NFT Maker in general. We just want to keep the entry barrier as low as possible, make it easy for everyone to participate. And the truth is, if we do an on-chain voting, then a few people might vote. but some people are also not going to feel comfortable spending the transaction fees and stuff like that. So we decided against it, even though from a technical perspective, it would have been very easy actually to do with NFT Maker. But yeah, so now we're just going to have like a voting screen on the website where you can vote, and then you can press a captcha. You have to fill out a captcha so that we don't get bots or anything, and then you'll have your vote registered. And and then after you've voted, you'll actually also be able to mint like a celebratory NFT, like I voted NFT, which is gonna be like a combination of all the awards, and it looks really cool. So,
oh, that's great.
So how will the votes be? Like, I don't know, we live in the same house. Will we be able to vote even though we're on the same IP address? Will we have 2 votes, or how do you prevent multiple voting, or just?
We don't. That's
okay,
a simple answer,
cool.
because I think trying to prevent it doesn't work. Not that easily, at least. So there's only 2 options: either try to prevent it, and then everyone is gonna get around it anyways, or not try to prevent it.
Yeah.
The only thing we're trying to do is not get bots, so that people don't just spam the website and then get one of the projects into unreachable heights.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides that, we're not.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, good to know.
I think that's a good accepting of reality sort of decision to make.
Thoughts are there. Question. Well, actually, no, I wanted to circle back to what you said earlier about the initial selection process, because Tyler actually got to participate in that initial voting as a member of the Artano Council. How was it, Tyler?
It's been cool. I don't know how much I'm supposed to say. Or how
much oh, right, of course.
Yes.
And the winner is.
You heard it here first. It's like no spoilies. All right. Yeah, it really makes me happy to hear that both of y'all's most memorable moment was all of that helpfulness happening, because we're kind of in this next evolution of the community, and I think we've all been told all of our lives that competition couldn't really be friendly with one another, and like people wouldn't work together in this way, and it's so cool to see to just prove that wrong every day and like have it continue to be awesome. So, and like big, like, and these are all like these partnerships are all big, they're not just like smaller creative projects, so that's what's even more interesting about it to me.
I agree, and I've learned so much also about the future of the NFT scene on Cardano just by these partnerships. Like, for example, Emergo with their new marketplace coming out, which is, I think, really cool. And then also Bondly, of course, making steps into the NFT world, and we have some unannounced stuff there which I can't tell you about right now, but it's going to be very excited.
Yeah,
full of things
to watch.
We're ready. Yeah, it's an exciting time.
Yeah, very exciting, and it's just exploding at the moment. I think the NFT space on Cardano is just it's like in its infancy, but it's growing and growing and growing, and more NFTs minted in January than ever is saying everything to me.
Pretty cool.
Damn right.
And we're coming right up, like you're saying, on the 1-year anniversary of tokens. That's March 1st.
The same day of Mardi Gras.
That's right. It's Mardi Gras this year.
Which shows that it's obviously the universe recognized it was a very important celebratory day. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So I got a bit of a tough question, maybe. Something we were talking about earlier. So have you guys considered or thought about the difference between voting when it comes to collect like large communities versus like artists with smaller communities, like limited artists versus like 10K collections? I know obviously it might be late for this.
You mean like category wise?
Well, just because
how big their community is.
Yes, like
their art
10K community, they have like a lot more people that would vote versus like limited artists who might have like 100 pieces out or something.
True.
This was exactly, you nailed it with this question, because we thought about this for a long time. Interesting. It was so interesting to see that the bigger projects were not that interested in the CNFT awards at the beginning, because they don't need it, right?
Mhm.
They don't need the marketing. They don't need like getting an award. But as soon as we announced, so at the beginning, it was only the smaller projects attending and applying for the award show. And then when we started to announce the partners, even the bigger projects got interested.
There it
So
goes. Yeah.
it was like a journey. And then we decided it wouldn't be fair to just let the community vote on everything. And therefore, we decided to go with a pre-selection by the partners, that they can pick with a like all overviewing position what project is really worth it to be nominated and whatnot. And this is why we think we will have like smaller projects, bigger projects, older projects, newer projects. So like we try to nominate those projects we, the partners, think are worth being nominated, and then the community can decide.
That makes sense.
And I do think that people, I don't know, I think that sometimes the people with smaller projects can have people that are like really passionate about it, which can kind of, I mean, it's still like probably a little bit off, but like, I think that balances it more. Yeah, it's a great, it's always an experiment in Cardano, and I just can't wait to see how y'all change this every year. And like, you know,
right, because there's another one coming up next year.
Yeah.
I forget. It's like
Exactly. That's exactly the idea. we just try it out, and if we see it doesn't work, also with the approach that we have single NFTs instead of projects, right? Then
Right.
you know, we're gonna switch it up next year, and that's really what it's about for us at least, experimentation. And you know, it's our first time organizing CNFT awards or awards in general. Who knows how it goes? But to me, it's like I myself, I'm not really a fan or like a big collector of the 10K drops. Of course, you know, I love them, some of them, but I'm very much drawn to like the one-of-one pieces, and that's why I totally understand your question, Tyler. I think it's very important that they get the recognition that they deserve. But it's really hard because, of course, the 10K drops, like the community around that forms, and they all have like also an incentive of you know, pushing their project, because in the end it raises the value of the project in some cases, and that's not really what it's about. So I think if you can get the whole NFT community together to vote on projects that they might not even own, then that's actually solving the issue. Like if we have great art and then everyone comes together, and maybe, you know, there's like a space bird, and then there's a claymate, and then there's like a unique piece, then there are still thousands of people who don't own a space bird or a claymate, and then in general they might just vote for the one which looks the best or which feels the best for them. So that's kind of how we're trying to get around it, but it's definitely like it's not that easy in practice, of course, especially not while the CNFT community is still so small, because now, you know, if there's like a big 10K drop, then everyone kind of owns a space bird at this point. Okay, not everyone. Many people wish they would, but a lot of people own one, and a lot of people own a claymate and stuff. So it's hard to like to really get the balance as long as the community is so small in general.
Totally.
This is why.
Oh, go ahead.
This is why we decided to have not like the regular categories, but to have categories like most impactful, zeitgeist, those kind of things.
Zeitgeist is our favorite. We freaking love that.
I can't wait to see where that goes.
Yes. And yeah, go on. I wanted to list off the categories. I would love to hear you name a few of them.
Yeah, because those are you cannot. It's hard to give an award for those kind of things, but at the same time, this is important, and not only most beautiful.
Exactly. Hard awards. I did have a question though about the number of projects that were submitted or nominated, or not. I guess the number of nominations that there were specifically. Rather, can you share some stats
we saw that really
at
cool
all?
graph. I wish we still had that.
I wish I could share something like right now about that, but I can tell you that it's very different. Obviously, every NFT is nominated for CNFT of the year, so that's we have about like 2,000 nominations in general.
Okay, interesting.
Which is a fair amount, but hopefully it will be more next year.
It's going to be 10 times that at least.
Yeah, I mean, once this has been seen, everybody's going to be like, "Oh, I wish I had put my input in."
Right.
Yeah. I mean, this whole thing like jumped
And
out.
some of them, I think actually Zeitgeist is the one with the least nominations.
Because
So
no
I
one
think Zeitgeist has around 100 or a little less than that actually. And then the others, they vary a lot. Like I didn't expect them to vary that much in numbers, but CNFT of the year is of course the one with all the nominations. But yeah,
that's gonna be a tough
maybe
one.
I will tweet out some statistics later on.
That would be really cool because I'm
Yes.
like big into those numbers. I love to see it and especially because this is just this year's numbers, and if it's out there, then we can look at next year's numbers, and we can all think about numbers all the time.
Oh, Scott, you and your data.
I like numbers.
I want to make sure that anybody in chat who has any questions, please feel free to ask. We would love to hear from you and hear anything that you want to know about how this process has been. Did either of y'all shed any tears, or did your eyes well up with, a solemn gratitude, at least during this process?
Not yet.
But it will happen.
Wait till everyone's there and you see, and everyone's, oh man, this can be so cool. So when you show this, is it going to be like dropped on YouTube? Where are we going to be able to watch it?
That's a good question.
Yes, you will be able to watch it live on YouTube. We have the CNFT Awards YouTube channel, and we'll just post out that basically, and then we'll post out the date and the time, and then you can just hop in there 2 hours too early just to chill in the chat, hopefully, and then it starts, and it's going to be awesome.
So it'll be one of those like instant premiere videos where it's pre-recorded, but we all get to use the chat and everything. All right, perfect.
Yeah.
That's how it should be, for sure.
And that way you can be, chilling in chat without any, running around trying to run the show. You just get to watch it with everyone else.
Yeah, that's going to be good, definitely.
We're going to be there.
I saw that I'm on y'all's Twitter that it has the timeline for the whole process, but someone in chat, Amino, wants to know, when will we know the nominated projects?
Yeah, the second phase.
After the filtering.
Throughout the next couple of days, we will drop the nominees for each category. We thought about dropping them all at once, but then we thought, wow, it would be cool to have them category by category.
Drip drop.
This is how we will do it until I think the nominees for Best CNFT of the Year will be announced on Thursday night.
Ooh, very nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's really cool to know that. I thought I was kind of thinking that Linda and Hoshoshi were like going to be some of the different award presenters. So I think it's really exciting to know that it's going to be like MCs. Like award show format of two. And I'm glad we got an awesome lady representing.
Yeah.
I'm glad too, and Linda has been very excited. It's very, very cool that she's part of the show.
Definitely.
All right. So, what do you think is going to most excite people about this when it happens? What do you think people are going to be really fired up
I'm sure
about?
you're very curious, honestly, about what they're going to like the most. But
I think people are going to be excited when they see the physical awards. I think that's going to be like a kicker. I also think we might have a special guest that we can't announce yet, which might drop in the show.
I have a thought.
I'm very excited.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Sure. Who knows who that is? And then of course, the music video for the orchestra is going to be a big one. So I think there are many parts which are exciting. I think that just the whole show in general is going to be like one big moment of excitement, at least for me.
Oh yeah.
I just had this this flash of an image of like a future award show with people wearing like gowns with like nitties on them, like a beautiful dress, like with like NFT, like CNFT history on it, space bud pattern.
Yeah, that's
would be pretty
the future
awesome.
is going to be a wild place, and this is just the beginning. This is like the launch pad, and who knows where we're going.
I got another question for you guys. Were you guys surprised by anything, by any of the nominations, or were you more like, I know you can't say any specifics, but generally, were you surprised, or were you more like expected?
That's about right.
Yeah.
I was very surprised. I mean, I've been in the NFT space since the beginning, basically. I know pretty much every single project, kind of. And of course, you know, you and I, like all four of us, basically, and or all five of us, actually, we could say, okay, for this category, we expect these 5 nominees, and like we have a reasonable guess. And the actual nominations were a lot different than I thought. Like, obviously, you know, you can think about like, okay, the biggest projects in space, Spacebuds, Claymates, they're gonna have like so many nominations. But there were also a lot of like smaller projects or up and coming projects, and projects which have a little bit of hype after their recent mint, for example. And like a lot of these like newer communities really pushing their NFT projects, which I think is really cool, actually. Because even we can get you know, surprised by things, even though we are all part of the space for such a long time. And then of course there are also many you know, singular NFTs which look amazing, and no one really knows about them, basically, because they are only like one pieces. Like, for example, the Wolfram Alpha NFTs that were auctioned off at some point. Like, only one person owns each one of these NFTs, so there's not going to be like a huge. Yeah, I have one. I sat there pressing the button at the right moment. Yeah,
that's awesome.
And then, and some of those have been nominated, and you know, that's really cool because it just shows that maybe the voting results and stuff, they will really be about the art and about what the NFT is, and not just about, you know, how OG that project is, or it's just going to be a mixture of everything. And that's what I kind of want to achieve also.
I believe in us in this community that, like, I mean, I'm definitely going to vote for what I find the most beautiful, you know, I mean, in each category. And I think a lot of people will be, I mean, there's always different things pulling and driving people, but I think that a lot of people are going to want to give it the best, you know, shot like that they can.
Regardless of hype and all that.
Yeah, like not including like necessarily what's in their wallet.
Yeah,
you know, obviously that has some part of it.
Yeah, that's true. Prestige for those.
That means you like it if you have it, you know, probably. Awesome.
Well, it's awesome. It's coming right up. 12 days from now, we're gonna all be gathered around
all the days.
And that's what is that? Is that
what day of the week is that?
Yeah, what day of the week is that?
It's the 19th, right?
It's a Saturday.
Saturday. Okay, perfect. Then my schedule's clear.
Good. If it wasn't, we'd have to clear it.
Right.
Yeah, we'll make sure we're updating the countdown on how many days are left on our new shows.
Yeah, I can't wait to show off the nominees as well. We can have a little informal mini vote via poll during our live shows.
Yeah, just
we're
for
gonna have fun with it.
Definitely.
That will be cool to do.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming. Yeah. This was really
Thank you for having us. It's always, as you know, it's always a pleasure and so much fun to talk to you. Yes, Alyssa.
You should look us in the eye and tell us that we should be at the show.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
We had some special eyes are the window to the soul moments before the show.
I forgot.
Watch the show. Do it.
Like
Very
the show.
good.
Beautiful. All right. Well, on that note,
Well said. Eloquent.
Oh man, wow. It's striking. Very powerful.
It really
Very
is.
powerful
It makes me
moment.
want to pinch your cheek.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much once again, and we will catch you
So
on the
nice
flip
to meet
side.
you,
I hope
Christian. I'm
was
so
nice to meet you,
impressed
Chad.
by what y'all have done.
Yeah, so nice to talk to both of you guys, honestly.
Totally.
All right, y'all.
Thanks for having us.
Peace out.
Talk to you
See
soon.
you guys.
Bye-bye.
Good luck.
All right. Wow. What a cool thing.
What a grand old time.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I know. It's like we're going to have so many crazy events this year that it's going to,
And what a
we're
month
never
for
going to
it.
stop smiling.
Right in the middle of Mardi Gras. I mean, this
Yeah.
is like a party month in New Orleans in general, and this is adding to the hype. And it's
No
gonna be a good month.
No doubt.
I'm so impressed. I didn't know that those pieces they had on the website were the actual, well, not the physical.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the NFT trophies. I mean, I meant to ask who the artist was, but like,
Oh, yeah, that would've been a good question. Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
there's
I-
a couple
well,
that go on the bottom too, and they're like all so cool. And like, you don't think about an award being like a image, you know what I mean? Like even like with the Marco, with the CNFT.
Yeah, that
like it was still like a trophy.
exactly right. Yeah, and honestly, it opens up the door a lot more for it to be an image and just like to have it be whatever it could be. Yeah, I'm very curious to see. I mean, it looks like it could be a piece of alien an alien award. Like I can't wait to see what it would look like in person for sure.
So they're so beautiful.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we'll have to find out if anybody if Patrick or Christian is in the chat and does want to say the artist, you can go in.
Quick question there.
Yeah. Are we about to
All right.
show this thing?
Yeah, so before we jump into our next bit, I wanted to show off a little bit of the Minecraft server, Player Mint Mine Test server, because it's also
the weekly update.
The CNFT News HQ at the moment. So check it out. So this is an amazing spawn point. But right from spawn, if you turn around, you can see our building. CNFT News, my friends. That's right. It's
Glorious.
now, it exists in the metaverse. This is an open server. Anyone can join and have fun building things. I'll show you Corn, the corn gang is present.
Corn in the corn stalk in the sky.
Massive corn stalk.
It's amazing.
And now this is survival mode. So he had to make this whole thing
and
out
we all
of
had
blocks
to die.
that he gathered and died many times, over 100 times, he said.
Mm-hmm.
And he grew all the wheat to create that. But I just wanted to show you the really cool CNFT News studio.
It's really up and coming.
Very beautiful
the whole
area here. Now we are building the studio itself still, but we added a party zone, and we'll definitely have some sort of an event here at some point. Alyssa decorated this whole place with glorious
inspired by Aeonium, lightly inspired by Aeonium Sky.
Mm-hmm. We got a stage,
just a little bit,
we got a dance floor
from that block 9.
Tyler's here. What up?
Tyler.
We got seating areas. There's a bar.
Glasses,
yeah, I mean this is pretty cool. And there's
a
more.
French Quarter balcony up
Yeah,
top.
we're gonna check out this balcony too. This is a really important part.
And maybe one day Mr. Pistachio is going to build all of this.
Oh, I gotta. Yeah, so
I'm sure he would.
take the elevator up to the rooftop garden and event space, which Alyssa also decorated, and it's glorious.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Tyler. What's up? He looks exactly like he does in real life.
Except he's got to turn around so we see your bandana. There it is. Full circle. Working.
Oh my God. Congo Jack. Yes, Aeon Mint is going live in an hour and 10 minutes.
Yes.
And we will be ending the
Shroom
show
Nikki,
before that.
I know you like them
there's
shrooms.
There's our time limit. But as you can see, the Player Mint server is popping. They're building.
Yeah, whole
it's
apartment
building
buildings.
up and up and up. Lots of stuff coming.
It's mindtest.exe. It's Mindtest.
Yeah, if you Google Mindtest, it's free.
Yeah.
So anybody can play. And I
It's
added
the CC
this.
beta
Come here, Tyler.
channel.
Let me show you this. Oh, you're going downstairs.
I'm coming.
I'll be right back.
Secret passage to a tree fort.
We're gonna make this like
nice.
the bedroom. We're gonna have like a bed, like beds and stuff.
Yeah,
That's right. Trees,
Tree
houses. Also a
Lava
maze,
labyrinth.
which I just finished yesterday.
Yeah, he
nice.
found all kinds of, and you can walk on it because
I've gathered this lava
it.
myself, painstakingly and dangerously. But
You like to live dangerously.
yeah, exactly. So we're having a lot of fun here, and the point of this is it's open. Please join. Come, build something. If you never played Minecraft, whatever, we'll give you some stuff. We'll get you started.
And we'll totally give you stuff. And it was so much harder at first, but they reduced the insane amount of monsters. So it's a lot better now, and you should definitely join.
This will be the studio. It needs a news desk, green screen, cameras, lights. There's the dance floor above. So we're gonna put the news desk in here, and eventually, we haven't gotten there yet. The green room has not been created yet, but it's started. And what a view!
Yeah,
you know,
definitely
prime real estate. Okay,
all right, cool. That was very nice.
Indulging me, thank you very much. Don't die, Tyler.
Yeah, I think I'm stuck in the maze now, though.
Yeah, Congo jacket. You're in the maze. Yeah, just don't break any of those glass things. So I died in that maze one time. Yeah. Congo Jack. Yes, it was a lot of work, but it was a labor of love, and honestly, it felt really good to be in the first interactive Cardano metaverse in a way. I mean, it's happening. This is it. There's 3 different projects that we know of right now: Corn and Friends, the news, and Playermint itself. So it's growing. And if we talk about it all on the news, I hope that people will join. It's cool.
Exactly.
The server is called CC Beta. If anybody wants to join.
Yeah, we should say it's different than regular Minecraft. Like this is
free.
Yeah, and this is maybe we'll do a tutorial someday because it's not hard.
Yeah.
But it's not easy. It's not.
Well, we can also, like, anybody who wants to, all you do is press T to chat, and
T
then if you type in, hey, I'm here, like we will totally.
I mean, like getting it, because getting it is different than Minecraft. So
you're right.
If anyone has any questions, go to our news Discord.
Yes, we will help you. We want you to join. Please come play with us. It's fun.
That's a good idea, Tyler. I totally forgot that part was even.
Yeah, I was confused for a bit.
Yeah, I have to do it for me. Definitely.
When you download it and unzip it, it's in a file called bin, and that's where the exe is. All right, well, let's move on to Drop It Like It's Hot. All right, welcome to Drop It Like It's Hot. Today's segment is sponsored by no one.
Drops.
No, we're just not doing sponsors on Mondays.
Sponsored by our Patreon.
Yeah, exactly.
Check it out.
Yeah,
get in there. You'll get a CNFT News Press Pass airdrop. You'll get another airdrop this month. And you'll even get a mug after 3 months if you get the $20 tier.
Shout out to Eustacia, who is our very newest patron. We now have 7 patrons.
Thank you.
We should
amazing.
We should shout them all out.
I mean, I don't know if they want to be.
Oh, that's true. We should make sure.
We will probably have to double check.
Yeah.
But I would like to.
Cool. Yeah, we should ask them.
Yeah, we should clear it with everyone. Well, I know Sean's a patron. What up, Sean?
Sean.
All right.
OG from the beginning.
Now, Sean told me a wonderful story about a volcano. Which I'd love to repeat. So maybe we'll check with him if we can do that sometime. But let's talk about drops. We got some
because it is
ones.
Drop It Like It's Hot, so a volcano would be appropriate. Just saying.
Yes. So Tyler, do you want to take us away?
Yeah, I was actually gonna say I could do this one.
Yes, I know you want to talk about this one.
This is the first ape drop that I'm not shitting on. So Art Derp, who is not clear from the name of the artist. Sorry. Basically, Dirtbirds is dropping this project. Love of Apes NFTs project. So they drew some apes, some derp apes as a joke. And the community reacted as you'd expect.
They aped, I guess.
Yeah, they aped. And they started to ask when. derps plus apes equals drapes. So
It's
they're
so-
saying
that's
when
pretty
drapes. The Derp Birds team decided to create a full collection of 8,888 derp apes, mostly as a way to test the multi-sig minting for clean drops. I guess a new thing that they're working on.
Cool.
And there's no current plans for the collection, but you never know. Obviously with collections.
Derp Birds.
Yeah.
Derp Apes.
Yes, I can't wait to have them on.
Oh, yeah. We're talking to them very soon.
Yeah, next week, I think next Monday.
Woo! Oh, look, they just partnered with Cornucopias.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Good to
talking
know.
to them about coming on the news.
Yes,
really
they're
can't wait to have
interested.
them
So
on.
we'll have
Yeah.
cornucopias at some point in the future, definitely.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Just a couple more things. So the drop went live this weekend with no prior announcement, but they had to pause the drop for some minting issues. But there are still about 6,000 sets set to be released tomorrow on Tuesday. So you can tune into their Discord for updates. And the mint price for these is 32 ADA, so pretty.
That's good.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, awesome. So Disco Solaris.
Very exciting.
We're all very excited about this one as well.
Yeah.
I did want to say Dirt Birds will be on the show on the 24th of this month. That's Thursday the 24th. So look at that. Yeah, let me pop it up, and it's all yours.
So beautiful. I mean, story-driven and retrotopia. What more could you want? So Disco Solaris is a story-driven 80s retrotopia set in Neo Miami, the first off-world city created by an elusive billionaire, Mr. Pistachio, just kidding, Mr. Blue, inventor whose company promises the citizens a better life in a sustainable biodome city far from the polluted earth. It's a collection. I'm suspicious, but maybe it's true. It's a collection of hand-drawn NFTs blending science fiction and the culture of the 1980s. They say you can call the style disco punk. The Disco Solaris team is not planning a huge 3D MMO game, but they do have 12 plus years of game dev experience that they plan to use in order to make Disco Solaris a very unique project. Disco Solaris will combine elements of video and traditional role-playing games. Oh, be still my heart. They also want to give you the ability to click on the video arcade in Neo Miami and play some mini games. They aim to underpromise and overdeliver. Holders of a Disco Solaris NFT will be able to influence the look of Neo Miami and help shape the story with the team. That's so cool. Oh, I love that tape. A mayor for Neo Miami will be voted on by the community. You can join different factions with dedicated channels and complete quests to win prizes. And there are also plans for a free online Amber VHS concert. I wonder if Amber is like a pop star.
Sounds like Stella to me. Maybe a competitor.
Stella's been alive for a long time, even before the 80s. So that drop date is on February 8th at 7 p.m.
Tomorrow.
UTC. Oh my God. I got to get in there. 55 ADA, 5,777 NFTs.
All right.
Very cool.
Another one up and coming here, Future Fest. We recently spoke with them.
Yeah, it was
and
amazing.
They showed us everything.
They're
It's
so
very
cool.
fun, very great team, a lot of great energy there. So the future
can't even
bots.
believe
So
it.
they're basically dropping their bots, which are a kind of an in-game. Well,
Yeah, they're your avatars. Like,
they have a virtual event space that they've kind of built from the ground up, and they include these virtual avatars. And you run around and listen to music and screw around with each other. It's a collection of quirky,
Cardano
music-loving robots that travel the metaverse in search of good vibes. Each future bot in the collection is unique and has been algorithmically created from a pool of traits of varying rarities. The NFTs serve as a PFP, provide in-game items, and a playable character. NFT holders will also gain access to 3 exclusive shows. Deluxe Future Bot holders will receive 3
That's so
exclusive
cool.
airdropped NFTs that will unlock more traits.
and that you'll get, and from what I recall, like the fact that it will unlock more traits means you'll get to like customize the robot that you appear as in the event space
for the deluxe. So there's a large price difference between the two versions.
Yeah.
There's 10,000 standard future bots for 45 ADA, or I'm sorry, that's for whitelists. 45 for whitelist, 50 for public, and 3,333 deluxe future bots. And that's for the whitelist is 140 ADA and 145 ADA for the public sale. Now the whitelist drop date will be February 9th, and the public drop date is February 10th. Both of these are at 8 p.m. UTC. And
is the whitelisting still happening?
I doubt
Probably not.
it is.
Maybe not. I know. I think I got it mixed up with something else.
Okay.
Well, I know that there is an event tonight, actually, a Future Fest event for the free
so cool.
kind of, they call it the level 1 experience.
Yeah,
so anybody can join it. I will be going. It starts at 11 Eastern time. And if you want more info, just check out their
Hot
Twitter.
Night Spot.
I'm sure it'll be there, but very exciting.
Artists like Jamison Daniel and like a lot of really cool DJs in the Cardano community.
And I'm not sure who is going to be featured tonight, but it's happening, and that's fun.
Congo Jack said, if you have a Benjamin egg, then you have a whitelist spot because Cash is part of that.
Interesting. We have a Benjamin egg in our news in the nutsack.
Oh yeah,
that's right. Cash sent us an egg. Maybe we should buy one for the news. We could give it away.
Yeah, we totally should.
Be interesting. Okay, we're getting excited here.
Yeah.
And there's something else to get excited about. In less than an hour. Well, I mean, my deepest apologies, but so something went wrong. Somehow.
Did you hear? Yeah. Sorry, go on.
Well, somehow every Aeon block 10, all 500 of them were reserved before the mint date, before the time. So the website was discovered. Was it by bots? Was it just by enterprising people? We don't really know. But it was
bots
found.
Did reserve them.
Yeah, it had to have been bots. 500, all 500 reserved. That's
it might have been 500 people
in minutes.
Who all figured it out. And, I don't know.
I think they literally said it was bots
at some point. But yeah, so we're very excited about it still. Just because there's a little delay.
I just think the whole thing is so cool. Like, I mean, the fact that people are going that far out of their way to like bot Aeons. Like, it was supposed to be unbottable because it was like NFT Maker and Cardano and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, I was hanging out with Opal yesterday, and another friend, he's just like, "Did you see what happened?" And he like read the Discord message from Aeon, and it's like, it's crazy. It's also really cool how Aeon is handling it too, because some did go out. There were some that did get minted.
I saw that, and the secondary thing.
What's the plan?
Yeah, so they're getting burnt. Like Aeon's like no stops, just like burn any. So like if anyone sees any of the, I mean it's probably late now. They're probably already burnt, but anyone who's like trying to sell any of the minted block 10s,
do not buy that.
Yeah, they were telling people not to buy because they were getting burnt.
So getting burnt, does that mean he's choosing a new policy ID to mint the next version?
So honestly, I'm not sure how it happened because I was under the assumption that you needed to have the
hold
NFT,
it to burn it.
You need to hold it to burn it. But apparently that's not the case with these, unless they're keeping the NFTs as NFTs and just like replacing the image with like not. I don't know exactly what's happening, but
something is going to.
So Congo Jack has some insight here, and it does appear that it might not have all been bots. Like a certain news reporter said, Congo said that he was one of the culprits because Cardano just used the same link as the testament for Aeon, which that was a big oversight. That was not right. I didn't think about that, but it would not surprise. I mean, that's really anyone could have done that.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
Bots, maybe some, but certainly regular folks as well.
Totally.
Well, interesting times that we're in, but I'm sure.
Combo Jack.
That was. I mean, it's definitely understandable to want to get in there.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you find it, wait, I can reserve it now. You do it.
Yeah.
In my opinion, my completely uneducated opinion, they should have said that it cannot be reserved until a certain time of day, the time that the drop is supposed
Like
to happen.
code it into it.
Or even if people discovered it, it would not be possible to do it until a certain time of day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how easy that is.
Yeah.
It's my armchair dev talk. Okay.
Right. Yeah. What's up, Ryan?
Yeah. What up, Ryan?
Opa.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Congo Jack. You've been dominating the chat here. We appreciate all your comments.
Yeah, we're so glad that everybody made it here to this channel. Like and subscribe if you want to. We want you to be free to do what you want, but we also want you to like our channel. And we want to get to 100 subscribers because
we're very
then
close.
we can finally have that vanity URL for the new channel.
Okay, we have 64 subscribers, so we're moving right up, my friends. Moving on up.
Very nice.
So this one's for you, Congo Jack.
Woo!
All right. All right, well, let's move on. So Aeon drop postponed, etc. Bob Peace. Okay, what's up with this?
So Bob Peace, he has the awesome Speak Your Piece Twitter space where he plays his acoustic guitar, and a lot of times Flawed will host, and it's a really cool place where people like share poetry and talk about real stuff. It's a good vibe. And Bob Peace, the man himself who sings at these spaces, is releasing his single Wildly on the Run, on sale now. And there are 150 unique images, which are a collaboration with K Hill. Each NFT is paired with a Wave music file. It's 25 ADA per NFT, and it is live now. Awesome.
All right, very cool. Easy to mint. Just go there, and there's a pop-up.
Folk music for the future.
Find. All right, cool. So we got another drop here. 666 University. Interesting. I'm gonna pop this thing
Tyler,
out.
you want to talk about these?
Yeah, Tyler, do you want to
samurais?
666 it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
they got some big bazonkas.
Got it going on.
Devilishly big bazonkas.
666 University is the new After Dark collection from Santa Samurai. Sorry, this is the new.
They are the same person. Some say. Some say they're the same person.
Oh man.
Jeez. All right. But yes, these are dropping on Thursday, the 8th at 3 p.m. UTC for 39 ADA each, and there's only 333 NFTs total.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. So let's come right up.
I like to see some low numbers like that.
I love low number drops.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of low number drops, I have one more drop to talk about.
Get it.
A little self-promotion.
Bazonkas. Exactly. Thank you, Congo Jack, for saying what we couldn't.
Would you prefer knockers?
Ooh.
Yeah, so
we know about these.
We have another auction going for the Hold Your Fire collection. There's only 6 more left out of the 16. Right now it's this guy right here.
Damn.
Right.
Shotguns.
Now,
that's that good color combo.
Now, for those of you not watching, this is a collab between Tyler and Charles Gitnick. And Tyler,
two legends.
Tyler 3D modeled all these guns, from scratch, from nothing to this.
Freaking amazing! I cannot even imagine.
It's a cool concept too, because it's like the target's trying to stop the guns, even though they're not going to stop them. It's similar, I think, to things going on.
Yeah,
in
I love it.
World. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do want to give some love to Charles here.
Please.
His work is amazing.
Oh yeah, this Instagram, you can get lost in this Instagram. I mean, I sat there for an hour one day looking at all of these awesome pictures.
Let me move us.
I love how much he shows his process.
Yeah. Well, this account is just his art. I think his other account, where it's more personal, more process and stuff.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, we know that one.
Yeah, right. These are all so cool though. He does such an awesome job. All of his work either has to do with guns or mental health.
Click that flying, the angel one.
Yeah, you had it.
Yeah, you had it. Yeah, like I love when he, speaks like his emotion with it, and also has like the street art style.
Yeah.
Never let the insecurities take over, anxiety. It's like the duality, and it's really cool.
And he's been at this since he was a kid.
Yeah, like
He's still pretty young.
yeah,
so,
he's like
but, I mean,
he's like 20 now or
it's been
something.
like 10 years, right?
Yeah, and he's been doing it since he was like 9, I think.
Yeah,
It's pretty amazing.
Dedication.
Yeah,
Good
exactly.
message.
big sales too, like to some pretty famous people.
Oh yeah.
Let me go. Like this one right here is like Gunna, who's a famous rapper.
Mm.
But there's also like Gunna, like Lil Dicky, who I'm not too big of a fan of. But it's very cool that he owns one of his pieces.
Yeah,
Definitely. I mean, anybody who is buying something about ending gun violence, that action is great at the very least.
There's like some other people too. He's super talented.
He's got such a good message that it's like very empowering that, like we can all realize that no matter how old we are or anything like that, or whoever we are, we can decide to take a stance or say what, to decide to have an effect on the world. You'll always have an effect on the world, but the moment you consciously decide to have an effect on the world, you're going to have a much greater effect on the world.
all right.
And,
So those auctions are going on in the With Spaces server?
Well, actually, are they?
Yeah, they are happening now in the tour guide server.
Okay, great.
Oh,
great,
right.
great.
It's tour guide now. That's right.
Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah.
All right, legit.
Yeah, it's very cool.
And what number are we on?
Number 10 of 16.
Okay.
So
a little over halfway.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And two more physicals to give away too. So every 4 auctions, one of the 4 physicals is given away. So
damn. So on this one or 12? On 12?
Yeah, so 12 and then 16. We'll do the last 2 giveaways.
Damn, I'm about to go. Yeah, that's when we spin the wheel. Yeah, okay. I'll definitely get in there on 12. Not that I will win, but you gotta get in there.
Shot, yeah. Throw some bids
I
around.
would die for a physical one. Oh my god.
All right, so our next segment is called Projects to Watch. And it looks like we're going to be getting out of here in time for the Aeon drop.
Oh, yeah, we better be.
We were regardless.
Yeah, we were just going to end it on the dot. Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's take a look. All right, projects to watch. Here we go.
This is really cool. I haven't seen this yet.
This one's called False Idols. Let's see what we got.
I like it. I like the satanic themes we've got going on.
I like these team portraits that are in the style. I mean, that's pretty standard. I love when they do it.
Me too.
I love it. Oh, we get to see some here. All right, well, let's see. This project is the 4th project featured on the Happy Hoppers Lily Pad Launchpad.
What a fine launchpad.
False Idols has also been chosen as part of the first cohort for the JPEG Store Launchpad.
Hell yeah.
They're getting launched.
Yeah, they're getting launched all over the place.
Yeah, let me see if they've got some more pics on their Twitter here while we continue. Good. So the description per their website. False Idols is a collection of 6,666 idols traveling through the Cardano
blockchain of the future
to the gates of hell. As you know, the devil doesn't play favorites, and neither will we. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong foot. Okay.
I think the devil does sometimes play favorites.
We've created a unique ranking system that does away with rarity altogether.
Ooh,
the value
spicy.
of a false idol comes from you, the collector. That doesn't mean that they won't introduce more utility down the road. So not 100% sure what the details are there, but it's one to watch, certainly. The artist is from Indonesia, has worked on Ethereum and Tezos. Mahesvara, great. They came to Cardano after meeting Sintree through his previous projects. After some discussion and similar interests, they decided to create False Idols. Bafo Skull is a collection that
Mahasvara.
Mahasvara has released on Ethereum. They decided to expand on Bafo Skull by creating 12 additional characters. And I'm going to show you.
That's probably based on
OpenSea
Baphomet.
page.
Baphomet that Baphomet, I think it's pronounced.
The giant dragon.
I think he's got like a ram
guy?
head.
Oh, different.
Yeah. It's like
I was thinking of Final Fantasy. Okay,
No.
so so this is their OpenSea profile, so you can see some of the work that they've done over on Ethereum. You know, we like to show off some stuff if you're making the transition.
Yeah, very
no problem
cool.
at all.
I mean, honestly, I'd like to show off more Ethereum stuff in general. It's just that it's so hard to be updated about everything.
Yeah, right. We have enough trouble doing this.
Sure. On the note of OpenSea, random question. I've been playing around with OpenSea a little bit. I was going to. Does it really cost gas to or $75 worth of gas to change your bid and stuff like that? Do you know?
It's been a while, I don't know.
Sure,
but
yeah.
Well, anytime you want to interact
That's
with a
crazy.
blockchain, you have to pay gas.
Yeah, I understand that.
I wonder if it differ. I wonder if it differ. I'm sure it. I would hope it would be different depending on what you're doing. Dang.
I was I didn't even go through with anything. I was so surprised. $75 to.
I know you have to pay to change the mint or the sale price on some. I don't know. It's been too long. It's been a year since I was on.
And
Ethereum.
it wasn't that long.
Yeah. Okay. One more detail here. There's 6,666, and there will be 50 ADA each. There are no drop dates, but there will be giveaways, website integration, animation station, lore, and merch drop in phase 1. Phase 2 is called Lost Idols. Phase 1 is False Idols. We don't know anything about phase 2 yet, but it's
there
out
will
there.
be a phase 2.
That's right. Phase 2 is coming.
Beware of the devil.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I should have used
really
that for the devil, probably.
Yeah.
I don't have enough sound effects.
Yeah.
I need to add some.
Totally.
Okay, let's take a look at FUD Buddies.
Let me see what that looks like here.
Yeah, both these projects, I like the art a lot.
Pop it up so we can see it.
Yeah, okay, let's pop it up.
Okay, FUD Buddies. Here we go. A little bit of info
kind
here.
of reminds me of Cupcake. So FUD Buddies are 6,000, another satanic number. I sense a pattern. I should have worn my pentagram earrings today with all of these. 6,666 creatures living on the brink of FUD, a very dangerous purgatory of a place, that are here to cause chaos and whatever else they decide to do. FUD Buddies is an NFT collection from a group of friends and project creators in the NFT space. They're looking to take a step back and produce something fun and engaging. Every member of the team has proven themselves with the other projects that they are a part of, and they're fun and outstanding members of the community. So it looks like the team is made of FUD Bud Lewis, the artist and creator of the limited collection Death Squad, FUD Bud Max, co-founder of Universe 0.25, and FUD Bud Jack, creator of DGen Crypto Club. So, and of course the dev, FUD Bud George,
FUD Buds,
the developer behind Universe 0.25 and the Artifact Land Drop. I might be saying his name wrong because it seems like it's spelled George. Maybe it's Jorge, George. I don't know. But yeah, so let's look for that. No date yet, but the mint price is 52 ADA.
Nice. All right, Tyler, you want to tell us about Raging Teens Clan?
Raging Teen Clan is a popular NFT project of Raging Teens. They released a teaser video of the 3D prototype. Per their Discord, the next 3D development previews will be published in a 3D update in the 3D Updates Discord channel, and that will only be available to verified holders. Which
Interesting.
Cool.
It reminds me of Ada Ninjas a little bit. It's got some it's very, very beautiful.
Let's look at this teaser.
Yeah.
Okay, as always, there's some
Can't
ball
play
and
that
music, but
yeah.
we're afraid of
We
playing
don't
these
trust it.
copyrights and all
Yeah.
that. That's looking pretty hot.
Whoa.
I'm teased,
Yeah, totally.
right?
Thanks for bringing someone said this is not an Ethereum project. This is Cardano.
Right? I mean, it looks Ethereum, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. Really
All
cool.
right. Of course, Congo Jack will never use Ethereum, and that's
I don't advise
your
it.
choice.
It's not fun.
I probably won't go back. Well, we did buy Angel Baby Hit Squad.
Yeah, that's the only one. I read. That one and those domain things.
I want to welcome.
I think I did too, didn't I?
Yeah,
you
think you did.
buy that.
Yeah.
I get lured in sometimes, but it's rare.
I want Ethereum people to come here, and I want us to all work together. But I'm not trying to hang out and spend that money.
Yeah, because the gas is nuts.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Okay, Gizmo. The Gizmo
Cool.
Project. Well, how do you like that?
So
I've seen these around.
yeah,
how
these are
cute that
so
is.
cute. Oh my god, it reminds me of my love for Tamagotchis.
Look at these little goofballs.
Or it looks like Vimo a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is
does.
like Gizmo. You're so right.
Yeah, look at that. It's cute.
So the Gizmo Project is a collection of 3,333 upgradable CNFTs, handcrafted and rendered one by one by the artists Calm Luck and your boy Gims.
All right.
Gizmos, great names. Gizmos are a combination of 175 different emotes, which are the faces on the screen, and 175 different colorways. Gizmos can be upgraded with new CNFT accessories that, when installed, add a new trait or feature to set the Gizmo apart even further from other Gizmo devices. Gizmojis are the little characters tucked away in each Gizmo. Each Gizmoji profile picture will be 3D rendered. Gizmojis will be airdropped to every person holding a Gizmo device. No price or drop date yet.
I like this one.
Yeah, very cute.
I like the concept of adding stuff to it.
Me too.
I especially like this because it's different than anything else I've
Mhm.
seen ever on Cardano.
Yeah, it's like solid.
The way the art or the
The art, yeah. Because I can only buy so many profile pictures.
I know.
I'm getting
Yeah.
tired.
so
Yeah.
many animals, so many. Yeah.
Mhm.
But this is pretty cool. I'm glad to have been
Definitely.
exposed.
Very creative and cool.
Speaking of being exposed,
Mm-hmm.
overexposed. That's right. That's the next project that we're watching here. Let's take a look. Overexposed. Tyler's been overexposed, and he's out.
He's gone. He went off somewhere.
Yeah, I love that.
There he is.
All right.
Tyler's
So,
matching the news logo.
overexposed. Now this is. Oh, here we go. Great music, but as always, filming the unfilmed, a Cardano NFT project. No info at all about this, but we like to see these pictures.
Very
I'm gonna give it a follow based
Yeah,
on
no
just
doubt.
this wild stuff.
Like it.
Check this out. I do like it. Oh damn! Wow.
Oh,
That's
look
hot.
at that. That's amazing.
It's a good win.
That's cool.
Good win button.
Dude, that is so cool. We only get to see that as a cartoon.
We need a good when GIF or something.
Yeah,
for,
I was just
for the news, or just,
Definitely. I was just thinking of some new
That's pretty
stuff
cool.
based on what we've been seeing.
It's like camera. It's all seems to be camera based.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Camera
I
head.
like. All right. So
That's
that's
really
a little bit
awesome.
of that.
That's really unique also.
that
I love
piques your
it.
interest.
I think we should do one more project to watch before we're.
Tell me about it.
Spill
You want me
it.
to? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Figure we should talk.
We
about
like
this.
watching this one.
Yeah, I love.
I like
I'm
to watch
so
this all the
excited
time.
for this.
So
I
this is
know.
Cardanots, yeah.
Yep. It's a Cardanots, and this is a project. Well, we honestly don't know too much about it yet. But besides the fact that Turbo Egon partnered with it from the Stellarhood project,
Go Egon.
recognize
So cool.
these guys. Or that's not a great example.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like a 3D.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like totally interactive. One of the
On
first
chain.
interactive.
Somehow.
Yeah. and there's an NFT for every known celestial body, or I think celestial body, right? Is that the right? Every planet and star that we know of.
Yeah, stars for yeah, totally.
All right. Well, you know what? Let me pop up the interactive stellar hood map too, because that's
cool. Definitely. And we'll look around here. So we got what's over here. Ours just kind of shows a little bit.
So you're starting to so you see all the different planets. Now this is stellar hood graphics.
Yeah.
Within this Cardano setup.
They had that video somewhere I want to show, but
I can't wait to see where this goes. It's gonna be
who even knows? It could be anything.
It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. He did say something that was pretty interesting. I'm not sure if I could find it right now, but
sometimes it's hard to get through them.
It's tough to find everything. But shall I show this map off here?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it. This is kind of
so this is the
star map.
The star map. So we can zoom out. So these are all the things that were minted. All the purple ones are systems that are owned fully by somebody.
Where someone owns all the ones in the system.
And as you can see, there's Cardano's homeworlds and whatnot all over the place. But here's the Nitties planet. Let's take a look.
Cool.
So if I go there, click Open System, it's going to show us what's going on in the Nitties.
In the world of Nitties.
You know, solar system. So there it is, the Nitties solar system. So that's...
hey, it's purple, green, and gold. Mardi Gras.
Oh, yeah, very nice. And let's see. As you can see, we've got a little claim here.
Yeah.
Proxima Centauri somehow managed to pull one of these from that initial auction way back when.
Yeah, it was
that was cool. A wild time. That was before anything. But we saw this project and knew it was amazing. And we were
Egon's
wait,
great.
So is that the closest thing to
it is?
Center?
Yeah.
No way. That's crazy.
Us and Faha and Chol.
I'm excited.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool. Now we also own half of this one. We're reaching out to the other owner.
Yeah.
We tracked down this person, and if we get this, we're going to make it the news planet. You know, this will be the news system. And it's in the inner circle. Planet. So if we can pull it off,
it would be cool. It would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, very exciting. But basically, you know, you can see that Cardano is all over the place here. They've got a bunch of worlds, so they're very partnered. Who knows what's next? Did you find that, Tyler?
Yeah, I just found the tweet. So Crypto Nitties, Andrew from Nitties was asking somewhere about solar system.
Yeah, looks like
Nitties. Not a specific question. It was something along the lines of Turbo Egon saying that you need to have a completed system in order to benefit from having a system.
From having anything in the system. To benefit from having anything in the system, you have to have the whole system.
You can. It was about naming, wasn't it? If you own a planet, then you can name something.
It was something about something being planned. Maybe it's.
There's something out there.
We'll be announcing
right here. The
system's not the
we'll be announcing something soon, but yes, Cardano revolves around the systems, not the individual Stellar Hood NFTs.
So that's interesting.
Good to know.
Yeah. Very good to know. All right, cool. We got one more project to watch, and this one's a little close to our hearts. Facility 7. So we're in progress working on this game. This is Alyssa and I's creation, and it will be a NFT drop as well as a physical board game.
It's going to be an NFT drop.
We
it's
got a lot
coming.
A
physical board game, which will have a Kickstarter after the NFT drop.
Yeah. And we've got a Twitter account too, Facility 7.
Yeah,
if anybody wants to follow along. Got a couple of pieces from our artist here. There's Mason Bjorn, of course, based on Jason Bourne. but he's more Scandinavian than Jason Bourne. That's the difference.
That's the alternate timeline version.
Exactly. If Jason Bourne was born in Norway, then this is what we would have had.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Totally.
So we're really excited about this, and we'll be slowly releasing more details. But we've recently added yet another project to our collab list. And this one, I think it's the biggest project yet. And that's saying something because we've got some big projects on here. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Added
this is
two
really good.
Really amazing projects.
We're going to be releasing that information.
Yeah,
soon.
when can we do that? Can we say any of them?
Well, we know Cardano is involved, of course. We can, and old money as well. We're very excited. But we'll give you more details coming up.
Yeah, cool.
All right. Well, we did it.
We can hit that drop. I think I got to send myself some money to make sure I have enough. And it doesn't have to be using NAMI, right?
I don't.
I think it's. Yeah, there's a way to reserve with NAMI or probably CC Vault, and then also other CC wallets, which might be the more traditional way to send it. I don't remember from the testament. I used NAMI on the testament, and it worked.
Okay,
that's all I know.
Okay, cool. All right, I got to get in there and send myself some money. So let's wrap it up. Let's put that block.
Yeah, well, we're done. So
awesome. We had a great time with you today. And for the CNFT news, I'm Summer Horsegrave.
I'm Scott Chestnut.
And I'm about to cop an Aeon. And I'm with Spaces. I'm not going to get an Aeon now because I said I would get one, so I'm just going to knock on wood.
Dang that word.
I think that I'm going to get about